Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Hearts of Iron 4, continuing on with Operation Enduring Francedom, where I attempt to survive as France during World War II. And the push into Germany is going very well. I just want to make sure I don't overextend my air forces here. So right now, we don't have air superiority over the Benelux region. I'm actually surprised that they're even attacking the Benelux region. I mean, we don't have anything in here. Why would they have bombers in here? I mean, that doesn't affect me at all, so I don't really care. That's just the Belgians and Dutch being attacked there. And that's fine with me. Now, I do have some issues going on down south here. I did have the AI pretty much in control of this push, but now they're starting to do dumb crap, like strategically redeploying right next to the... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, the first thing I'm going to do, delete this order. Actually, delete that order. Delete this order. I'm gonna control this crap myself. I've been doing that. We're going to continue doing that. Everyone that I told to move on accident, stay where you are. And that strategic redeployment has pretty much murdered my chances of continuing the offensive, because look at their organization here. It's non-existent. So all of these troops here that I could have been using for a push are now being forced... Well, this guy's being forced to retreat. But they're being forced to push back. And this guy here probably is being forced to retreat because of a stupid attack the AI was doing with probably 1 or 2 divisions. So, yeah, definitely need to do this stuff myself from now on. So, we have a couple divisions in here that are looking pretty weak. I'm going to allow this to tick a little bit, though, so that we get this attack going, because this is a stupid attack. We have this one armored division hop in here. Now, we are being attacked over here, but again, very low organization from the enemy. Granted, I have very low organization as well, but that's okay. We'll be able to handle it. And then once this defense breaks, which it did, we're going to send in... I'm just going to send in all the infantry. Screw it. You know what? Actually, I will keep some behind. 2 divisions will stay behind. There. Now we've got support here. These divisions are going to start getting murdered. Just wish I could follow up with... Uh-oh. Okay, good stuff. Siamese Empire has capitulated. So Chiang Kai-shek, the Chinese ruler, has announced that blah, 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 Siamese have surrendered. Good. Okay. Let's take a look at the east. So we probably just regained most of Indochina, although I think the parts that's controlled by the Germans are still a little bit of an issue. Again, I don't know why this flipped to the Germans. There's some oddities with the game right now, but I think our rubber resources are still in the hands of the Germans here. It's not great, although we did gain back some of the other resources we previously lost. And once we gain back that rubber, we won't need to trade for it anymore, which will be great. But for the meantime, as a matter of fact, let's go in here and look at trade. I don't know in this game if you continue to do a trade when you don't actually need the resource anymore. Like, for instance, I have a 12 surplus. If we go over to the United States, I don't need to trade away that factory. And we'll send that. So that will lower my surplus. And then, what was the other thing I gained? Probably steel. Let's just take a look at it, make sure I'm not missing. It was tungsten and chromium. So chromium, are we trading for any? No, okay, so we're good. So we were trading for tungsten that we didn't need to trade for anymore, pretty much. And once we get back our rubber, it will be a similar situation. Okay, these guys are weak. I don't see a reason why not to push on them. So we'll do so. This cavalry unit I'll send up in here to help with this fight. Alright, so we got them on the run. These guys I'm going to redeploy over here. Let them build back up their organization that they've lost from the AI, strategic redeploying them. Okay, so this unit here, this fight is not going well at the moment. No reason to hold back any infantry divisions, so we'll do that. Is this a defense? Yeah, it is. And it will go in my favor here in a second. We're making a push here. Do we make a push here? I mean, they have a lot of troops concentrated. There will be river crossings, which will make things complicated. I think I could take this province, though, if I'm allowed to, so... Let me just select my units. It's kind of hard. Alright, I guess that's all I had in there. And we'll send these 3 units up. We'll send this 1 division over here, these 2 divisions here. I'm going to try for it. Alright. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're winning. Hopefully it stays that way. Okay, guys are routing into the fight here. And once this fight ends, we can actually come up here and try and cut off these guys. Which will be a key move, I think. Okay, this fight's continuing. None of these fights are going particularly well. Alright, it looks like we're going to have to hold off. Although this one looks like it could go better here in the future. But I think they've reinforced to the point that I don't know if I can make this push anymore. So what I think we do is we allow them to do these attacks that they're trying to do. Now this is scary because it's 2 divisions against 1. But we'll let them do their attack. We'll beat them back, and then we'll come in here and try and maneuver. I'm going to let these fights continue, though, for the most part. All right, what's going on over here? Ah, okay. So we managed to win some fights here. I think with these guys, we definitely need to follow up. And with these guys, we already talked about it. Tank division's getting a little weak, though. We'll keep that in reserve for now. These guys shouldn't be too hard to beat. They're Italian troops that are under strength. Okay. And we'll have support over here in a second. I would very much like to attack these divisions. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to do it. But, have you go into Nuremberg. There's nobody there. This guy might get jumped, though. Alright. Get in there. If we capture Nuremberg, that would be a good thing, for sure. Do we continue to push here? Alright, this fight is looking favorable, so why don't we go for it? Matter of fact, we pushed a lot here. Let's send the tank division over there, why not? We'll keep the other things in reserve for now. Okay, so... we might as well push here because we could cut this unit off. Which is about to lose anyway. And... I have faith that these guys will lose, so I'll push this guy up. Do we attack here or do we attack here? Oh, this is a attack, is it? It is. Alright, well that's fine. We'll push in. There's 8 troops here defending, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so what do we do with these troops that are just sitting here? Well, I say we push. Send that motorized division. We'll send these... Actually, we'll send green divisions over here. You guys might as well get involved in the fight, too. Then the blue divisions up here. Red divisions in there as well. Alright, we've got a lot of stuff going in there. Hopefully we can win. This defense is about to break. So we can start pushing on these guys. Alright. That definitely helps that combat a little bit more. These guys are about to be broken. I would have liked to break here first, because we could have cut these guys off and murdered them, but... Alright, so these guys are still holding out. We got a defense here, which is stopping us possibly from cutting them off. I could go for a push here. We could send 8 divisions easily into that fight. What's going on here? We have the defense. Is this an attack or a defense? Yeah, this is a defense. And over here we have an attack. Not going particularly well. Can we cross here? No, we have to go through them. Well, why not? Go through them. Move in there. These guys move down. Infantry move over. And I guess you might as well go in here. Alright. We're trying to cut these guys off with this push. As a matter of fact, now that I look at it, this might be a worthwhile push. I changed my mind. I think this is a better push. Go with understrength units here. They're going to get reinforced, but that's okay. We could try and push on them to stop the reinforce. Like push here and here. These might be fights that we don't have the possibility of winning, but... There. We keep them held down. I think this fight we gotta back off of. So we can get more troops in there. Alright. This fight continues. I'm gonna allow it to continue, even though it doesn't look like it's going in my favor. Alright, hold back 3 divisions. We could crush these guys, but I think this river crossing is important, because it will cut off these guys over here. Although they are reinforcing. Let's go for it anyway. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And I might be able to do this push too. Like that, because it will follow up by pushing here. Which means I don't need to keep troops here. Is this a defense? It is a defense. Throw this division and this division in there to help with the defense of Nuremberg. Oh, was that an attack? I failed to stop it, unfortunately. This fight continues. Alright, what's going on down here? We've got a push that's not going anywhere here. But we can throw units at it. Like, for instance, we can do this. We can throw divisions in here. As well as this division. Going into Graz. By itself, yes, but... Hey, I'll take a city by itself. That was a mistake by the AI, I think. they've pulled troops to reinforce, but they're going to lose Graz. Which, again, I'm happy to take from them. All right, this fight continues to go against me. Can't send this one mountain division back in. Oh, what the heck? I've got all these divisions here not doing anything. But we've definitely cut them off, so they will get murdered. So let's send the 15 divisions in there. And then we'll send these 2 divisions over here. And where we send them from there, we'll have to find out a little bit later. They're still holding out. Send these 2 tank divisions in after them. They managed to reinforce here, but they'll be broken soon. Okay. So I do have divisions here. I'm confident this will be broken. I'm thinking about sending them down south. Here. Actually, you could go with these guys. I thought I already sent these guys this way anyway. Okay. And you guys go up here instead. There we go. Now they're cut off. And these fights, that one's not going so well right now, but... Alright. You come over here. We might be able to cut these guys off. You come here, then go up. You go there and just stay where you are. Alright. You guys aren't doing anything? Get in there. There we go. These guys are cut off and will be murdered. How are things going down here? So this fight is almost over. We do have a defense going on over here, and we will participate in that defense. Because they are going to be throwing divisions at me because they realize their mistake. And it's only a few divisions that are low on organization. Unless I'm reading this wrong. I guess I'm reading it wrong. Alright. Well, we're losing. I'm not really sure how, because we outnumber them. Oh, well, they outnumber us initially. Alright, so with these divisions, I could push in here, which would help this fight. Maybe we'll win it. Or, alternatively, I could push here. These guys are very weak, and we might be able to come up in here and break organization. Alternatively, I attack here, where there is practically no organization, and push these guys back, and for sure cut them off. I think I'm going to go with that route. We just keep the 2 divisions behind to defend. You know what? We have 6 soldiers coming in here, so we can push with infantry as well. I'm going to put 1 division up here for now. Then I'm going to grab another division. Let's say this one. Throw that up there. Then this division, or a group of divisions, I'll throw in here. Because these guys are low on organization, and they're currently in a defensive, an attacking offensive battle. All right, so this is starting to go my way. This is going my way. Let's attack. I didn't have divisions involved in this fight. Well, that's a mistake. I'm only going to pull off a couple, though. So we'll grab... Oops. Grab this guy. Okay, I misread that. So that guy, and that guy. And we'll send 6 of the divisions over here, across the river. These 3 divisions over here. Okay. That should help. Okay, we've got light tanks. And we do have factories, it looks like, and research to be done, and a whole bunch of things to be done. The first research. I just got light tanks. Do I go on to medium tanks? Let's just see if there's anything else that I'm missing. So I'm working on that. I don't have radar, and I kind of gave up on that. Infantry equipment. Mechanized. Oh, definitely I want mechanized. So let's do that. And then let's set up factories. All right, so I have 2 more factories. And I will be upgrading the light tanks here in a second. I still need motorized divisions. Like, that is one of my biggest needs. Outside of infantry equipment, my biggest need, speaking of needs, I could be pulling back on recruitment here. I do have low-ish manpower. Okay, we'll allow this. Go back to production. So I think I'm going to stick with light tank and motorized. Now we'll use up the factories we have. Now, ooh, that's not what I want to do. We want to go here. Let's go to the light tanks. And we want the AMX tank now, which is going to be a big upgrade. As a matter of fact, I can see that if I take a look at... Oh, the old light tank design isn't even listed here. All right, well, that's all right. Just create a variant. I have a lot of army experience that I've been saving up. So I want a few things of engine. Let's say 5 of that. We want some reliability. Main gun is going to bring, I think, the reliability back down to 4 and that. And then we want... Okay, I'm going to back things off a little bit. We'll go 4 engine. Reliability is a little low. All right. Let's back the main gun off a little bit. Go up on reliability. So we've got 3 armor, 3 main gun, 4 engine, and 3 reliability. Evens out the reliability so we don't gain or lose anything. Armor goes up by 4.5 points. Hard attack up by 2.7. Soft attack by 5.4. Max speed goes up slightly because we have the balance of the main gun and the armor. And we have piercing of 7.5 up. So we're going to save that. Nice upgraded tank. And we're going to build that. So this should really help my tank divisions. We have a nice new tank design that has been heavily upgraded. That's pretty much going to be the backbone of my army, I think. Even though focus-wise I went with heavy tanks, that was because I needed to go the defensive route, at least initially in the war. Okay. I should probably take a look at the air war and how things are going. We're starting to get close to the Czech border. We have air superiority everywhere. I do have to keep in mind that they may re-bomb northern France. Ooh, fighters are getting low here. Let's take a look at that. We only have 47 fighters because we've lost 123. That's because we have some heavy fighting going on here. So we have been bombing troops with the close air support. We have enemy air support has lost quite a lot as well. I'm thinking here we do probably now have. Let's take a look at logistics. Close air support, we have an excess of 17. I'm probably going to have to wait on that before we go any further. All right, well, that's fine. Let's continue here with the war. So our defense is going just fine. Now we can smash these guys. But I want to cut them off first. And to cut them off, we have to smash these guys. So, do that. Grab the tank division. Oh, I'm still in a defense? There we go. Tank division. And the cavalry division. I honestly don't have anything else to spare. These 4 guys are going to go here. I might as well march them into Vienna. You know what? Crap. Let's do what we need to do here. So, let's deselect guys that are beat up and send these guys over here. All right, and let's look up north here. All right, so these guys are cut off, and we're beating up on them. We've got units that aren't doing anything. These guys are weak. We probably should push here. All right, let's do the pushes now. Push here. Push there. Send the colonial trooper over there. I'll deselect a couple of these guys. Send the rest of them over there. Send these guys in there. These guys will come in here. Now, we don't have a lot of our own units in here, so we're probably just going to have to hold out in Nuremberg. I could reinforce with these troops rather than attack with them. I don't think it's a big deal either way. Okay, so with that being said, we now have 2 divisions over here that aren't doing anything. So I'll send them over here. And we'll add them to the gold army's full. Never mind. Over here, I think we're just going to have to stay on defense. Although it would be nice to attack up in here and cut these guys off. Yeah, let's do it. Cross the river here. It shouldn't be too much of a fight because these guys have like no organization. We'll cut these guys off and murder them. Matter of fact, let's redirect these troops back down here so that we can shore that up. All right, do we have an excess of troops anywhere? Looks like here. And we can use these guys. Send them up over here because there's nobody in the city. All right, we're being attacked here. All right. I'll send these guys over here to hold this while these guys come down here to help. There we go. We'll be taking this city soon. All right. Looks like another one of our fighter aces was lost. Yeah, one of their aces took down one of our aces, I think. Unless I'm misreading this. Yeah, that's what happened. An ace pilot was promoted, though. Was that the guy we just gained? I think we gained an ace and then lost him immediately. Let's take a look at that, though, just to be sure. All right, so where do we have fighter wings? Actually, a good question. I might have totally lost one. Yeah, we just lost this guy. No, wait, that guy died a while ago. So we do have an ace that isn't doing anything. And that is northern France. I don't really care about northern France. I had an air wing somewhere. I think it's here. You're in northwest Germany. We don't have really any resistance in northwest Germany. Here we have resistances in West Germany. I'm trying to find the fighter group that's over there. Do we have 2 groups in Northwest Germany? Oh, no. Here we go. Western Germany. These guys are getting murdered. To the point I think I'm going to cancel them out. We can't, though. But we'll lose air superiority. So these guys over here are over in Northern France. I think I'm going to have to sacrifice Northern France here. And I am going to assign a new ace over here, and you guys, rather than being in northern France, are going to be in western Germany, because that's where the real fighting is going on right now, and I would like air superiority to stay. But I have a feeling that the Germans will punish me by sending bombers if I do that over northern France, but we're just going to have to live with it. Maybe it's getting to the point where they don't have the range to actually do that. And if that's the case, we might as well go here. Now, it was this group here that I sent to West Germany. How is their effectiveness? It's down because of rain, but they're good on range. Okay, that's good. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. Oh, actually, you know what? This is a good point to put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed We're making good ground here. We're actually nearing Berlin. We're not too far away from it. Just cross the river and we're there pretty much. So hopefully we'll be able to do that soon. Now, how much longer Germany will hold out after we take Berlin, it's hard to say. And we're also nearing Vienna, which is worth a lot of victory points, a total of 30. Prague is here, but that's a ways away, and it's worth 20. Berlin itself is worth 50, so that's a big gain. We were about to gain Maddenberg, but it looks like they have come in here. That's only worth 5, and some of these other cities are only worth 5. But Hamburg is close, which is worth 15. And the Danes look like they are pushing back here, although they might not have enough to be able to push much beyond that. But if we manage to recapture some of these things, they're worth a few victory points here and there. In any case, the war's going pretty well, and I think we have a good chance of winning for sure. We just have to... I think cutting off some more troops and wiping them out will definitely make that happen. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.